One of the ways that two people can be involved in a threesome is if one of them has Leviathan tentacles.
Is it Xan or Zan?
So when it was revealed, Ben also revealed that he wasn't actually sure the pronunciation, but most people they went with Zan, and that's what most people have been going with. That's how I would have said it as well.
You would have said it as Zan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it's Leviaxaan, rather than... Rhymes with John? Can I get the canonical implication of that? Can I have the lore that suggests that it is actually pronounced that way? I would need some collaborators, some knowers in regards to that. Can we get some Blood on the Clock Tower lore experts to be able to confirm that that is the case? Which, by the way, the lore of Blood on the Clock Tower is exceedingly opaque. There's not a whole lot going on there to be able to convince you one way or the other that it is one thing or another thing. There's like, the only thing I remember is that like there's, well, that's the thing. If there's none, then does it really count? I don't know. But either way, don't talk about diphthongs. We don't talk about diphthongs. Navean and I have a war with diphthongs currently.
Strong opinions on diphthongs.
Very strong opinions. And for once, instead of me being on one side of it and then Navean being on the other side, we are actually a united front when it comes to diphthongs. Is there an impetus for building a solo Leviathan script and having a Zan on it?
What do you mean?
Like, what, for those of us who did not watch the Script Notes episode, what really was the impetus behind doing it as a character on a solo Leviathan script?
Well, I think it's really difficult to write Leviathan with anything else, so it's just sort of solo Leviathan kind of by default, unless you have a really good reason to do more than solo with Leviathan. And yeah, I just thought it would be a fun way to pair it together. Like, Leviathan, part of the reason it's hard to write for is balancing the amount of misinformation that's out there. You need some amount of misinformation because almost everybody is going to be alive for 5 days, and that is a lot for the evil team to try to overcome. Mm-hmm. But when your evil team is also alive for all 5 days, it can be devastating if you have like too much poison that can never, like, the good team can never get rid of. Mm-hmm. So I think Zan is like a really good neutral, well, not neutral, but like that good like midway point between too much and too little, right? It definitely causes misinformation. It also, has some of that outsider manipulation that every script kind of benefits from without having it to be barren every single time now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's a poison that only has one night where it's in effect. It is potentially traceable. Will the script be using the updated Leviathan stuff? Nothing on here is different except for the Leviathan King jinx. That's a new one. Otherwise, I did not put any of the roles that otherwise had a change to their jinx with Leviathan because I generally just still don't like them together.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen, a lot of the Leviathan jinxes have either been changed or updated. The Riot ones obviously got the most changes last week with the release of the Zan. And there's been a lot of Leviathan jinxes that have been changed. I do like this. I think that this script has one of those. We've had requests for this script for this week, so that's a good thing. That means that this is probably going to be a fun script to play. And I think people really do tend to like Leviathan games. I mean, I'm a big Leviathan fan. Everybody knows that, but it is very hard to find scripts with Leviathan on it. It's very tough, and it's very hard to write for. And I think that people do want Leviathan games, but Leviathan scripts in general good Leviathan scripts are in short supply because it's a very difficult character to write for. So the fact that we do have one, and it does have the shiny new toy in the Zan, I mean, this is just a slam dunk. Everybody wants to play this, so I guess that makes sense. So you did a good one here, Navean.
Also, it has the best script logo of all scripts ever.
That is true. I can confirm. I've worked very hard on some script logos, and this is still the best one. Like, it's not even close. It's like S tier, and everything else starts at B tier.
Gameling says, please garden Ryback into Leviathan so we can make Mullabach the Mario Bach.
The Mario Bach? the Mary, no, the Mullianet. That
Yeah.
works, right? Mullianet works. Took me a while to get there, but I got there. We could do that. Let's think. Eggs tier. Got it. Good, good. I'm thinking we put a Leviathan in this game. Controversial choice, I know, but I think we should start with Leviathan and then figure out. The joke never gets old. I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're talking about. Mezephiles, we could do a Mez. We could do a Mez in here. I think Mez is a very good fit for Leviathan scripts. Most Leviathan scripts I see do have a Mez on them. I don't know. I mean, I know you said that like alignment changers in general are a little bit more acceptable on Leviathan scripts. So like Ogre Mezephiles is a possibility. It's not off the table.
Yeah. So the thing about like multiple alignment changers in the vast majority of games, the problem with it is that evil can end up with that living majority really, really quickly, since it is almost always good players who die in the night. And that's how it overwhelms on other scripts and why it's a bad idea. On Leviathan scripts, most of the players are going to be alive most of the time. This is something that you should be cognizant of at lower player counts. So if you're doing like an 8-player game, right, you may not want to put both a Mez and an Ogre in play at the same time.
Right.
But once you start getting into higher player counts, like at a 12-player count, you cannot get a living majority of evil players without the good team having already lost because they've executed multiple good players. So it's significantly less of a concern the more you scale up your player count in specifically, again, Leviathan, where nobody dies in the night.
Yeah. I like the inclusion of Al-Sahir on here. And I do believe that a lot of people don't like Al-Sahir on solo Leviathan scripts because it is very powerful. However, you also have a Snake Charmer on here. And I really like the idea of Snake Charmer and Al-Sahir together, to be able to at least create some doubt. The putting them on the script together, I think, is a really interesting choice, and I like this a lot.
I think it also really incentivizes evil to bluff having been Snake Charmed as well, whether that's a minion bluffing it or a demon bluffing it. Especially because, like, again, you can't really just execute people to try to clear up worlds in a Leviathan game, right? You just have to hope that there's somebody out there with information that can either prove or disprove this claim, or you're going to have to go off your social reads, because you can't just be like, well, let's kill them both just to see.
Right. Can't do that. You don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I mean, they have time. They just don't have they don't have the blood. They don't have the guts. They don't have the guts to do hard Leviathan checks like that. It's because they can't. They literally can't. How do you feel about having both in Snake Charmer?
I mean,
and
I don't have a problem with it. It's fine.
Okay.
I do think if a Snake Charmer hits, then an Al-Sahir is significantly more dangerous because the original demon is just going to out the minions. And if that Al-Sahir believes that claim, they now have only one last part of their Al-Sahiring that they need to figure out. I think the things that help counteract that are one, like recluses here potentially to make a recluse look like an evil, a lunatic who is acting evil when they're not, a Mez turned player who is acting evil because they are, but they're none of a demon or a minion. So, I think there's often enough on the script. There'll be enough other stuff to potentially throw things off. Plus, if you believe that there is a Zon in play and you think you may have tracked down which potential knights the Zon Knight was, it may incentivize an Al-Sahir to re-guess something that they have already guessed, which, takes up another day.
It does. I had a wild idea, and I'm going to throw it by you. How about boffining the Leviathan to have the Al-Sahir ability?
It's not the most interesting thing to do. It's not really that useful for the evil team to have.
So it's just as equivalent to basically having a Al-Sahir as a bluff, more or less.
Yeah, like if they guess their own team, like they're just gonna lose. So they essentially haven't been buffed anything.
So it might as well just be an extra bluff at that point, like a snitch bluff. I mean, not even a snitch bluff because you're the demon. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really work all that well. But that being said, it's also something that they would never expect would actually be the case. But then at that point, what's really the purpose? I mean, the boffin doesn't really do anything at that point.
Yeah. There's other things that are better to give. I did pick like a lot of these roles going, okay, what would be interesting to give a demon in a poppy grower game? Like what would help a demon in a poppy grower game? And I think Alseer is one of the roles that just generally doesn't actually help the evil team, regardless of what minions are in play or whether a poppy grower is in play or not. I mean,
Yeah. I do think Ekin, no, we're not doing that. It's very funny, but no, we're not doing that. Boffin VI drunking the real one. You could do that. Give the Boffin ability, give the demon the Boffin village VI ability, and then that means that the other one ends up being the drunk. It's not the end of the world. That could work. Also helps in a poppy grower game if we decide to put a poppy grower in.
that is exactly why VI is like one of the roles on here. Is like this can really help evil in a poppy grower game.
Also here specifically does say good wins, which is...
Yeah,
I
that's to
understand
prevent
why.
the evil team from just making an evil Alsahir in some fashion, whether that's through a Mez or a Pit Hag or whatever, and then just auto winning off of it. So that, yeah, it specifies good wins for that reason.
I'm thinking if we do Boffin, I do want a Mez, and it is nice to have a Zon, but I think we could just put a Boffin in here. We can give... I don't know. I'm going to figure that out. Since...
are we going to run alt ogre?
So basically, yeah, if they
I think that's fine. Yeah, and in this script, I think it's definitely fine. I mean, really, in most scripts, it's probably fine. But yeah, in the script, again, because there's multiple alignment changers, it's not that big of a deal because it's Leviathan. We can go ahead and say that an ogre is going to be the alignment of their friend regardless.
Boffin King with the Jinx is interesting. So chat is jumping
true.
on that. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We'll do a Boffin King.
And we can tell the evil team an ability that we think might be really useful for them to know is in play to try to counter.
All right, so I threw in... We need an outsider. So I have Balloonist.
We have Balloonist.
Yeah. Or two. We could have a Balloonist.
We can put in 3 outsiders and make them think that it might be a Zon game and that it's a Zon Night 3 potentially.
Or
the King Jinx is that as soon as one player is dead in a Leviathan game, that is when the King starts getting info.
Another future thing you can do with this is actually add 3 outsiders, give the Leviathan the Balloonist ability to force 3 outsiders, and then give legitimacy, quote-unquote, to the Balloonist, but that's also possible. Yeah, I think
we could do that. Again, a poppy grower is useful for a demon to, or I mean, a balloonist is useful for a demon to have in a poppy grower game because if you show them 2 players who are claiming townsfolk in a row or 2 players who are claiming outsider in a row, to them that indicates one of these is like almost certainly your minion because I don't have something like a mutant on here. There is lunatic, but the demon will know who the lunatic is, so they'll also know that like this isn't a lunatic claiming a lunatic bluff or something. Like explicitly if we show them 2 of the same claims in a row, one of them has to be their a minion to them.
I'm okay having a snitch as one of the outsiders. I think between Puzzle Master and Recluse, I'm actually leaning more towards Recluse because of Alsahir and Snake Charmer being on the script. So I think that I like that better.
Well, I don't think either of those should be interacting with the Recluse, so...
I don't think they should either, but the notion that they possibly could is what I'm saying.
I think that the players will correctly meta that I would not let that happen because it's not fun and unfair. So I don't think you need to build a bag around a meta that it doesn't exist.
Okay, so I'll throw in a Puzzle Master instead then. We'll put a Puzzle Master on... Ooh, you know what could be spicy? If we Puzzle Master and drunk the Shugenja, and if they do get any indication that the Shugenja is actually the pick, then they think it might... No, they can't think it's a Zon 0 at that point. They're Zon 1, I should say. That doesn't work.
I mean, if they did, they'd have to be the other 2 outsiders lying, but it is a lot.
Yeah. Maybe we don't Puzzle Master. Maybe we don't Puzzle drunk the Shugenja.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can keep Recluse, to be fair. Like, Recluse is a fine outsider to have in play. It can mess with a Fisherman or a Shugenja. It doesn't need to be built around the idea of it messing with Snake Charmer or Alsahir, is what I was saying.
I think I'm going to drop the Night Watchman. So we'll have Fisherman. They only have basically, 2 bits of ongoing info every night between Snake Charmer and Balloonist, but I think that's okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, let's just do that then. So I'm thinking for bluffs, I think we do VI. We also have snitch bluffs to consider. So I'm thinking we do VI. I think we do Savant, I guess. And
sure.
that's
and then maybe Seamstress.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably either Seamstress or Night Watchman. I'm leaning towards Seamstress. And then we have Snitch Bluffs, which are going to be... They don't have to be
I
the
think
same.
that Night Watchmen for the evil team here, when they don't know each other and probably won't ever know each other because the poppy grower is not likely to die. Night Watchman's a little bit harder for the evil team. Now there is a Zon on here, so they could say, "Oh, I used it and this player didn't receive it." So either they're evil and denying it, or that was a Zon, right? So like it's fine to give Night Watchman as a bluff, but in a poppy grower game, maybe I would be less likely to give it to the demon. Maybe to the minions though. It might be a fun thing for a minion to bluff.
Yeah, I think Night Watchman for the minions is a good idea. I also like an outsider bluff, so I'm thinking either Lunatic or Recluse, but I'm going to go with Recluse. And then there was a spicy choice of giving Zon as a bluff.
I wouldn't.
I personally, so my view, the thing that I would want to give is probably going to be Fisherman, but that's just me. Or sorry, not Fisherman. We already did Night Watchman. Never mind. So then, yeah, we would need like Steward is the other one. So we would do like Recluse, Night Watchman, Steward.
Like Steward, High Priestess is fine.
Oh, we can do High Priestess. High Priestess works too.
Yeah.
So we do High Priestess, Recluse, Night Watchman. That should be fine for Snitch Bluffs.
Yeah, we could also give VI to the minions as well, because one of the things that can sink the evil team is if there's only one player claiming VI, sometimes it can find them out.
That's fair. Let's do that. Let's do...
So maybe instead of Recluse, we can do VI, Night Watchman, and High Priestess. Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll put a... this is going to be the King ability, which is spicy. And Shugenja will learn a anti-clockwise. Oh god, there's an arc. I didn't realize there was an arc.
There's just the whole arc.
All right.
That's fine. They don't have enough time to just like go executing into that like Shugenja point indiscriminately. So it's totally fine.
Okay, I'm good with this.
Gambling did say that two of the evils will know each other. Boffin dodges Poppy pretty well. It does if either of the players decide to bluff it, and they may not. So they may. Jason and Mullibach may be able to find each other fairly soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But
Puzzle Drunk Fish, Puzzle Drunk Shugenja. Puzzle Drunk Shugenja we've already gone over, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we can leave a Shugenja. A Puzzle Drunk...
Snake Charmer?
Puzzle Drunk Fisherman is fine, or maybe Al-Sahir.
I think I'm leaving... I think I'll do the fish. We would need some... Yeah, I do think, like, the idea of fake fish info being don't trust info on Night X or something like that could be really cute.
Mm-hmm. And then also Night X being 3, because there's going to be 3 outsider claims, and we want to put...
legitimacy.
Maybe, like, the info should be don't trust information on... Night 2.
To suggest 2 outsiders.
Yeah, so that one of the outsiders looks sus.
Sick. Let's do it. All right, I feel pretty good about this. We can get going. Oh, we need a word. We need a Mez word.
Oh yeah, we can think of that while we start setting out roles.
Let's go up and do the thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Before we get started, first off, I believe everyone is in their seats. I just want to quickly go over a couple things. One, you guys have seen the information that Navean has posted and posts every week in game chat in regards to proper expectations of how to work with your players and have a good time and interact with each other fairly. Secondly, I would like to go over the 7 jinxes on Leviaxaan, Eggs in a Basket approved. That is going to be the Recluse and the Ogre. If the Recluse registers as evil to the Ogre will learn that they are evil. Ogre also has one of the Boffin, which is that the demon cannot have the Ogre ability. We also have Boffin and VI. If there is a spare token, the Boffin can give the demon the VI ability. So there are 3, and if there's one left over, then that can go. We have 3 marionette jinxes. The marionette and the poppy grower, which is that when the poppy grower dies, the demon learns the marionette, but the marionette learns nothing. Marionette and snitch. The marionette does not learn 3 and play characters. The demon learns an extra 3 instead. Marionette and balonist. If the marionette thinks they are the balonist, then +1 outsiders may have been added. And lastly, the new one, Leviathan and King, which is that if the Leviathan is in play and at least one player is dead, the King learns an alive character each night. And to Navean's point in the chat, We are running the general rule, which is that a ogre will always be their friend's alignment for things that do change alignment. Yes, friendship is forever. Exactly. Do we have any questions? Everyone is in their seats. Everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye.
Good night.
A very muted reaction today. No good nights. Ugh, I don't know. Used to such...
There was just a lot of info. People were processing.
Okay, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. All right, let's send them some characters. Bring. All right. Now, we are not going to fail the Poppy Grower Challenge.
That's right. Also, I've decided Ryback's word is going to be Exarch.
Exarch. Okay. Shouts to Deceiver Exarch. Yes, the Alejo rule. Basically, we're running Snake Charmer before Minion and Demon info.
Yeah. So
Let's
that
go to
means the first thing that we do is go to Civ.
Hello, Civ.
Hello.
Please choose a player.
I'll choose Rosanna.
Rosanna. Change your token to nothing. Just keep it as it is. Don't change
Oh,
it.
I don't have a roll.
You just don't have a
anymore?
roll. Yeah, you're just you're done
Yeah.
with rolls. Yeah.
You just become a vanillager.
A villager.
Great.
Yeah. This character's way worse than you thought. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Rybacula.
Greetings.
I am here to inform you of nothing. I have some info for you, but I don't have info that you actually probably want.
Okay, go on.
All right, so I will inform you that your Mezephiles word is Exarch.
Exarch. I've never heard of this word. I'm going to have to spend the night Googling
Look it up!
Yep.
I'm also going to be very generous and give you some bluffs.
it. Okay.
Your bluffs are VI, HP,
Mhm.
and NWM.
Fantastic.
Have fun!
Thank you.
Hello, Jason.
Hello.
I've got some info.
I'm ready for it.
First off, you are granting the demon the King ability.
Fun.
However, you don't know who that player is.
I assume so.
Yeah. But I'll give you some other info because I have bluffs for you.
I love it.
Your bluffs are VI, HP, and NWM.
All right. That all sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Greetings to Mollybach.
Hello.
How do you feel about your token?
It's one of two tokens. We'll figure out which one.
That's fair. I am here to give you very little information. But
I see.
I think the information that you are going to get is going to be information that you like. A Boffin is granting you the King ability. You've been given a throne from science.
Gotcha.
If only it actually worked that way. And you get bluffs. Because I can't stop you from getting bluffs. Your bluffs are VI, Savant, you're welcome, and Seamstress. I'd give you a mathematician if it were on the script, but it's not.
That's understandable. The
I
only
would-
acceptable reason.
I would also like to inform you that you are the king.
Guess that's how that works.
That is how that works. Okay, that's all I got for you. Okay, bye.
Cool. Later.
I completely forgot about that gambling. Thank you for picking up on that. That was very funny. Oh, do we have a gambit? Oh, we do have a gambit going. Thanks, Navean.
I put one up.
Thank you.
I also think that Ratback is very likely to try to turn Mullibach specifically. He may actually go for Emma rather than Mullibach.
That's possible.
So if it is Emma, then we may need to rethink our Puzzle Drunk Fisherman advice
Yes.
to be a little bit more helpful for Emma specifically. But yeah, I think he may go to Mullibach first.
Okay. We need a name for Sincerity, we need an anti-clockwise for Hallow, and then we need a Ogre Friend.
Yeah.
Do we want to have a name that we want to stick with Sincerity? I'm thinking Rybutt. Show
That's a
Micah to the balloonist?
possibility, but I don't dislike Micah either.
Okay, we'll put a knower on Micah. Hello, Sincerity. I am here to point you in a direction with your Balan. Your Balan is going to hover over Micah tonight.
Very fun. Micah is most certainly a player in this game.
Yep, we actually had that happen recently where we had a balloonist die on night 2 or on day 2 or day 1, and we said, "Yep, that balloonist knows that this player exists."
Best character. Love it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hello to Hallow.
Hello.
I would like to inform you of a spicy anti-clockwise.
Wow. Shocking.
Navean would
Me
call
as
it
evil.
counterclockwise. I call it anti-clockwise.
Honestly, I think I probably switch it up a little bit, and sometimes I say anti-clockwise, but most of the time I do say counterclockwise.
Okay, that works too. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Hello, Rosanna. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I can.
I am going to ask you to pick a player.
Well, there's only one choice because my buddy cop is here, so I must, due to generational obligations, pick sincerity.
The buddy cop drama continues.
Indeed.
I'd like to inform you that you have picked sincerity.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got a good ogre. We got a blue Shrek in the house.
Yeah, makes sense that Rosanna is choosing sincerity there. So
Yeah.
unless Ryback gives sincerity. Okay, so there is a world that plays out where Ryback tries to give the word to Mullabak, and Mullabak's like, I'm just the demon, give it to Sin. But Mullabak doesn't know whether he's a lunatic or not, so he might take the word and wait and see what happens, possibly. But we might end up potentially seeing a sincerity turn if Ryback tries to give it to Mully first.
Which means a Rosanna turn. And then we're one step closer to an evil majority. They don't even know it.
Gambling. That's also how Viva La Sam tends to do it. So it's definitely a thing that like a handful of people do.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm willing to experiment with it, though.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a useful thing to do. To get an idea of like what a player knows about the game, how they're feeling and thinking before, so that way you can give them like very calculated advice for them specifically.
Ekin, there wasn't always a friend token. I forgot it existed. Nobody
That's
could know.
true.
Nobody could know. All right. Except all of you. Anyway, let's bring him back. Good morning, town. It is a day in which we have found that there are lots of X-related, symbol-y kind of things all over the town. And when I say X, I actually am enunciating that poorly. I mean eggs-related things. There are eggs-related things all over the place. It is... Things are... Let's just say that some kind of evil plot is hatching here. We'll put it that way. I would like to inform you that it is, in fact, day one. There is a Leviathan in play.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you. Thank
Nominations in, let's say, 7 minutes, come back at 42 past.
Oh, also, if anybody does not have custom images turned on in their Gram, you should turn it on so that you can see the script logo.
you. It's worth it.
Yes, 100%.
Dear God, Sin, what is that
Sincerity.
gif?
Yes, Rosanna.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Hello. friend.
Hello. It happened.
Which
We're,
is
I and the ogre, we're the same alignment.
yay, friend.
What are you?
We'll let you know that I am good.
I mean, that's not as exciting, but I'm still excited.
I have also additional unexciting information. I have a
Ooh.
balloonist token,
Ooh.
so we can know together as a team on day one of our investigation. Micah is a player in this game.
Oh, wow. Micah is indeed a player in this game.
Rosanna, have
She's
you,
sitting
ever
between us. That's...
have you ever considered doing some commissioned fan art of you and Sin as buddy cops?
There is
it-
already fan art.
literally already exists, Tomato. I'll find it in the next night phase and post it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Claiming like Night Watchman or something?
I am not claiming Night Watchman.
Interesting. So what else would you use it? Oh, you're fucking fisherman?
There's only so many it can be, right?
Okay. Okay.
If you're gonna go with a role that picked me, then that's all I'm gonna give you.
Okay. You know what would be fun here? Because it's Greek. In the Greek church they have things that are not like the Pope, but like bishops.
Okay,
Exarchs. You ever hear of that?
I've heard the term.
You've heard the term. Interesting.
What are you claiming?
I'm claiming that I'm a religious figure, actually, and I was shown you.
You're the high priestess that saw me.
Correct. Why would they have shown me you?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Stoke marionette paranoia. That's probably the best answer.
Oh, am I your marionette?
Not as far as I know. Am I your marionette?
No.
Okay. It would be a very strange game if you were. A lot of things would be incorrect. They used to be correct.
You speak in riddles.
I mean, look, right back. The urge to tell you that you are actually the marionette is like really strong, but I'm just battling it.
Is it as strong for me to tell you that you're my leech host this game?
Well, that's not mechanically possible.
Damn. Damn. Very sad.
People in double claims are more likely to be evil, which is cool,
It
but
ain't
like half the
happening,
time you're
folks.
wrong about that anyway.
I mean, I
Here's
guess
Leviathan.
with a script, on a script with a poppy grower, you could try and pretend like you have the snitch bluffs.
That is fun.
Yes. So there's some food for thought for your next conversation.
Yeah.
Arranging herself in her bed.
Oh, that's just fine. It's
Thank you for
wonderful.
joining us, Asti.
Cool.
I'm the High Priestess. I saw you last night.
Ooh, interesting. I'm the balloonist. I saw Sincerity.
Interesting.
Hope you enjoy your holiday hangout.
Okay. Maybe you added an outsider, and
Oh,
that's why
also.
I'm seeing you. Though I guess
Oh,
if you
yeah,
added an
maybe I
outsider,
did.
that would
I
also
forgot.
mean nose on. So
I believe the person I picked is good.
cool.
One that I've already gotten, so that's
Really?
very exciting.
Very fascinating.
I don't know what to make
I
of that
mean,
reaction.
would you have
but-
gotten a high priestess claim from your partner in crime that might be seated adjacent to you?
Shockingly, no. Actually, I got a
Ooh.
different, equally bullshit-sounding claim from them.
Well, there's nothing if not bullshit in this game, Mia.
That's true. But my claim is 100% legitimate.
Wow, interesting. I will tell you that I am paired up with Mullybuck in some sense of the word.
Okay.
Informationally, alignment-wise, who knows?
Okay. So Mullabach is your marionette.
Mullybuck might be my leech host.
Okay. All right. I feel like I'm getting war flashbacks. Thank you, Ryback.
Did you get your information already?
No, I was about to do that now.
Oh, I was going to stick around for that.
Hello, what are you bluffing? Are you bluffing? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. It's also possible me is just sitting here wasting time. Hello.
I think my microphone died.
Apparently it did.
I was just saying I was here to get my Savant info. Which
Oh,
is
do you want
totally
Savant
new.
info?
I would love some.
Okay. Ryback has forced me to wear the Giants beanie again.
That
Or
sounds true.
I have elected to wear the Giants beanie of my own volition.
I called it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Interesting. I don't know what that means. That escapes me.
It will all become clear as the game progresses. Beef with the steward, I think, is like, I've given you Night Watchman because I feel like civic employees often have drama with one another. Anyway, I'll see you around.
Rude.
Alright.
Okay. Sadly, I'm not the Mizephiles. I wanted to be the Mizephiles this game, going against my natural instinct to not like being evil, specifically so I could give you a mess word, Micah, but sadly.
I appreciate that you're the second person to tell me regretfully that they are not the Mizephiles. I appreciate the upfrontness.
So, I don't have any mess words for you. I don't even have an evil team that I could point you to see if they have mess words for you. It's really shameful of Demeta and Navean to put us in this predicament.
Very tragic. I'm the snitch. What about you?
Oh, I should check what's on the script.
300
Snake charmer, lunatic.
Oh, I could be a lunatic. I could be a fun lunatic. Yeah, sure, I can be a lunatic.
Okay, I will definitely.
Hello,
People give
everyone.
really
Welcome
specific
back.
answers.
Welcome back. I can confirm that a shadow hangs over Innsmouth. I mean, Ravenswood Bluff. I mean, Innistrad? No, definitely Ravenswood Bluff. Nominations will be open momentarily. I will give everybody an opportunity to gossip or whatever it is that's on this.
Elsa here.
Oh, right. Elsa here is on the script. You guys want to call for Colts? Okay, cool.
I would like to gossip that I am the gossip.
Cool.
I would like to also here guess that Emma is the demon and Dak and Ryback are her minions.
Dak and Ryback?
Yes.
Okay. Mully also hears that Mully is the demon, or sorry, Ryback also hears that Mully is the demon and Micah and Rosanna are minions. Okay.
Micah would like to claim Elsa here and guess that Emma is the demon and Sincerity and Rosanna are minions.
Okay.
Dak would like to claim Elsa here and say that Micah and Emma are minions and Molabak is the demon.
Okay. I will hear further Alcihirs as we go throughout the game. There we go. All right. Jason Alcihirs, Civ is the demon, Monica and Dak are the minions. Monica Alcihirs that Mia is the demon, and Molly and Rosanna are minions. Nominations are open, by the way.
Anyone got any info?
I think we're specifically looking for Shugensha because I don't really see, or a seamstress, I guess. Or village idiot. I think that's all the evil pings.
I guess
I've heard of 2 of
the
those.
more important question is there a king? I haven't heard anybody claim king.
I also have not.
There's
I
no
heard
king.
I heard rumblings of a king, but I haven't heard an actual claim. So
There's no king. There's no real reason to kill, in my opinion.
Oh, that's fun. That's right.
Second
I
call
love
for
that new
nominations.
jinx.
Yeah, it's a good jinx.
Yeah, I literally just went over it.
Thanks, Tomato.
Yeah.
Micah nominates Hallow.
Micah nominates Hallow and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
Maybe this will show up in Savant info.
Hallow.
I cannot comment on whether it will show up in Savant info or not.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
What a fun idea, though.
I'll put it in my fake Savant info for tomorrow.
Good.
Oh, no. Now it's going to seem really suspicious when it's in my real Savant info.
We can coordinate, so only one of us has to get the fake Savant info.
Okay, good.
3 is less than 6. Wait, go away. There it is. Okay.
Hallow nominates Mia.
Hallow nominates Mia. Why?
It won't be really suspicious if it shows up in your real Savant info if you aren't alive to get the real Savant info. Also, evil ping.
Mia?
That's so true. And was the evil ping my charming personality?
We would need 6 to verify that Mia has a charming personality.
Yes, but also there's another evil ping, which is just an evil ping.
Is it my dashing good looks, then? Or...
Oh, that too.
Oh, well, then I guess we might as well vote on this.
5 is still less than 6. No one's on the block. I'll
nominate
say final call.
Can I nominate Civ?
Oh, go ahead. Mia, go ahead. Nominating who?
Civ?
Civ, why?
Civ is steward confirmed, and I would hate for him to die in accident. So just doing this before the real last-minute nomination comes in.
Civ?
Oh yeah, nomination exhaustion is definitely something to worry about in a Leviathan script. Thanks, Mia. I really appreciate it.
6 to pass.
I have to do this so that when I fake no evil players were nominated yesterday in my Savant info, it seems reasonable.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Civ didn't respect nomination exhaustion, so I'm disappointed more people didn't vote on him.
So true. So true. But it wasn't enough. No one's on the block. A 5. A 4. A 3. A 2. A 1. No one is executed. The Vortox wins. Lol JK. Go to sleep. There's no there's no Vortox on this script.
Got him.
Got him. Much jubilation was had by the entire town. Okay. We don't have much to do at night. Really, it comes down to a snake charmer and a balloonist. That's it. Ryback didn't get anyone to say the word.
Well,
sorry, got Molly.
Said it, but...
Got Molly to say the word. Yes.
But yes, Molly does not change alignments because he is already evil. So there's still a chance that Molly might think he's like a lunatic and Ryback is just faking it. But I think there's a much more likely chance that they just admit it to each other the next day. And Molly's like, well, I'm the demon, so I didn't change alignments, so give it to somebody else.
Yeah. I do believe we have to show a non-townsfolk tonight, so we do have limited options. But I don't think that Rosanna is a choice, so I really can't show Rosanna. Because Micah and Rosanna Rosanna and Sincerity are like really bought into the buddy cop ogre pairing, so I don't think that's going to be...
I'd rather show one of the evil players, because eventually it's going to come out that that's 2 like townsfolk claims in a row, almost certainly. And if we still plan on giving the fisherman advice to Emma of like don't trust information from night 2,
yeah,
then we can end up in a world where that actually makes the evil player look better.
I'm thinking Jason.
Sure. I think any of the evil players is good. I'd be a bit more inclined towards showing Molobok as the demon.
Okay.
Just because of the intent of our fisherman info there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. All right, we can do that. Let's go to Civ. Hello, Civ.
Hello.
Please choose a player.
I'll choose Ryback tonight.
Choosing Ryback. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
I agree that he can't turn even if snake charmed. Oh, yes. Yeah, that it wouldn't. No.
Yeah, like so the way that the Mez is worded is that the first good player to say this, and Molobok was not good at the time, and therefore even if he turns good, it won't have counted and the ability won't be used. If he did get snake charmed tonight, then there is a chance that Molly might have just gone back to Ryback and been like, listen, I was the demon, I got snake charmed, I'm saying it again. But alas, we missed by 1 seat.
Yeah. It's like gossip in that way. It's reflexive. It looks back. Or not reflexive, it's whatever the word is I'm looking for. But it looks back.
It looks at the alignment like at the time it got said.
Yeah. Okay. So we go to Sin. We give a knower on Molobok. Okay. Still alive.
You know, this was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success.
Hang on, wait. It's hard for me to show my satisfaction?
We do what we must because we can.
Wait, well, then where's that part? Where's that part of the line? Does that come next?
Uh-huh. It's fine.
Yeah, I was close enough.
What you got?
I am here to inform you of Molybok.
Love that. Love that for us. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Sin sent me the Buddy Cop, Sincerity Rosanna Buddy Cop art, and Rosanna posted it as well. It's great. It's so good. And there's and I love that there's a VI lollipop in there. It's just it's the icing on the cake. Okay, so we don't have anything else to do tonight. We don't have any king info to give, so we're good.
Yep. Molybok will get king info once somebody dies, but nobody is claiming king publicly, so they don't really have an incentive to do any executions to try to do that.
All right, let's bring it back. Hello, town. Beautiful day. I'd like to inform you that 3 players died last night. Lol, JK. Nobody died last night. Nominations are going to be open in 6 minutes. Come back at 59 past. Sean, thank you for the gift sub. Kev, thank you for the 38 months. Gambling, thank you for the 39 months.
Ryback.
Follow you.
Sincerity, you want to talk?
Yeah, Michael, let's go.
Emma.
Oh, Sean, that was to Rishi. Very generous of you.
What?
I'll match whatever you give in kind.
I'm the ogre.
You're the ogre.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your friend?
Guess.
Is it your co-star?
It is.
Okay. I am the high priestess.
Ooh, interesting. Someone else gave me that. It's a hard claim.
Ooh, slander and calumny. Let me just put you down here. I got Molybok on night 1, and I got Mia last night.
Okay, cool. The other person I spoke to said they got me, which is intriguing.
Interesting. Why would they get you?
I don't know. I picked a good.
Molybok was evasive with me. Gave me a role that I wouldn't think I would see night 1 for any particular reason, but I don't think Molybok actually thinks I'm the high priestess, so maybe he just lied to me.
Okay.
So, and it might be something more significant that is being very, very coy with me.
Fair enough. I probably should at some point hassle the other person who gave me high priestess.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
Cool,
you.
thank you.
One evil, one good.
Okay. I am a village idiot. 1 evil, 1 good.
All right, in that order?
Yes. Also,
Interesting.
bonjour, Bambi. I know she's in chat, so I just want to say bonjour, Bambi.
Hi, Bambi. Miss you.
Oui. Yes, evil and good. Who do you want to share this? Because this could be good if we happen to have a villain.
Yes. My evil's on Mia.
Okay, my evil is on Monica.
Gotcha. I will hold my good for now. It is not on Monica.
Okay.
Actually, is there any reason to hold my good? Hold on, there's no reason to hold my good, is there?
Not really. I'll tell you, my good is on Emma.
Gotcha. Mine is on Dak.
Your good is on Dak. Okay. I will probably check one of them tonight. If you want to check one of the other, like one of the ones I did, and we can.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
Maybe try and.
Have you heard of any other VIs or not?
I have not, but I've only had a chance to talk to a few people.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Trying to shout you out, Bambi. It's not letting me yet.
But I'm not going to tell you who that person was. I'm sure you can figure them out. So you're not secretly sitting there with me as a.
I'm not the demon, Ryback. I am claiming your role, though, so.
Oh, you're the other one.
Yeah.
Interesting, because you, from what I've been informed, you allegedly saw some interesting things.
Yeah.
which doesn't make much sense. And you're not my marionette.
No, I'm the snake charmer. I just decided a high priestess bluff would be fun.
Oh, who have you checked?
Rosanna and you.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that makes sense. Well, good luck. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Just beef with them. So you are the Leviathan. Man, I'm getting such fruitful claims this game.
I'll just be honest. I have a VI evil on Mia.
You have a VI evil on Mia. Okay. I can
Yeah.
absolutely believe that. Cool. I'm not that worried.
Thought so.
What can evil do about it, honestly?
Yeah, they can try to get me executed if they want. I'm interested in if there's like a no, Zon one wouldn't allow evil to know each other, but if I were puzzle drunk, it would allow evil to know each other.
That's a Demeta question. Demeta, how are you running it?
You're saying Poppy Grower is on
go
Zan
before
1?
Zon.
Poppy Grower is on 1?
Yes.
Let's say there are arguments to be made on both sides. However, I would probably err on the side of caution and say that a Zon would their effect. Well, actually, hang on. Actually, I know I have precedence for this.
Okay.
I'm trying to justify my decision, and I'm finding that perhaps my decision was not the best. But I will say that my view is that you are going to probably have a poisoning after that happens. So I would say that the way that Poppy would work is that the Poppy wouldn't hit until that token is put onto the Zon. So the Zon would not put the poison on there until that point in the Night Order.
So you're running Zon in Night Order. Got it.
Is that the short version of what I was trying to say?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how many different ways evil could still know each other. I think Puzzle Master will block the Poppy Grower ability, and I think it's nothing else if Zon can't do it.
You could be the marionette.
Oh,
yeah.
Tallow today.
Okay. Yeah, how will be in this game on a later date?
Sure they will. I hope so.
Yeah, they're probably not going to be banished from the game because they didn't talk to the High Priestess. That'd be crazy.
That's how that
Jamena
works.
wouldn't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anything about yourself, Emma?
Would you believe me if I said it was the High Priestess who was sent to Hallow?
Yes, completely.
I'll claim that.
Great. Thanks, Emma.
We are having ourselves a perfectly reasonable conversation. So.
Time to head back.
Jamena, we haven't finished this important conversation.
You have
But no one's giving me
Emma,
an
you got a
S-word.
moment? Nope. Y'all have no moments. The moments are gone.
Well, Ryback, what we probably have to talk about in private. Only evil players talking.
Well, you
So
guys
true.
talk in private.
Nominations are open.
Monica nominates Mia.
And is immediately asked to give an accusation.
Number one, credible evil ping. I actually do trust that the evil ping. I mean, it could be coming from an evil player making it up, right? But the evil ping is at least what this person is claiming for the game, so it is actionable information. And any way you want to put it. Also, I had a threesome with Mia today, and Mia is just not very giving at all. It hurt my feelings, and I want Mia to die.
Can I also just mention that I believe the math doesn't quite add up on you having a threesome just with Mia? But Mia, go ahead. I mean, listen, you guys do your things. Mia, please give it a defense.
You know, a girl doesn't kiss and tell, but I heard that Emma might have participated as well. That being said, yeah, you know who doesn't usually have a bunch of evil pings coming to light on them immediately? The demon. Also Sean, that's true, no bounty hunter. I don't know what the nature of this is. I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to go against that. That being said, I think there's a better nom in that there's two players in a double claim. Isn't that spooky? I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. We would need 6 for this to pass.
Also, if it's a VI, there's like a 50% chance it's wrong, right? So that's how that
If you're talking about the High Priestess double claim, I believe it's resolved.
Oh, okay.
6 is enough. Mia's on the block.
Sincerity nominates Monica.
Sincerity nominates Monica and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
One of the ways that two people can be involved in a threesome is if one of them has Leviathan tentacles.
Is that how that? I'm not going to question it. It's probably more than a threesome at that point. Monica, please give a defense.
It's hard to defend against that spectacular accusation, except to say that I am a good player, and you only get to execute one good player, and it shouldn't be me because I'm just too sweet and wonderful. Look at all these tentacles.
We would need 6 to tie, 7 to pass. I've got some Elsa here guesses to go over after this nomination, and then I'll reopen for stuff and things.
I'm going to be real with everyone since I'm probably not getting off the block. I'm the puzzle master. I would love to know who to guess before I get unceremoniously killed.
Mia, I lied to you. Don't kiss me.
Okay.
That's not enough. Mia is still on the block. Before we do nominations, just quickly going over the Elsa here guesses. For those of you not checking chat, Jason has Elsa here guessed that Monica is the demons, Mia and Civ are minions. Dak Elsa here guesses that Mia and Mully are the minions, and Emma is the demon. And Ryback Elsa here guesses that Mully is the demon, and Emma and Civ are minions. Hello, go ahead.
I was going to say Mia Jason might be a good call, just to figure some stuff out.
That'd be a rude puzzle drunk.
I have a claim from Jason that I would not guess, but that's interesting.
Final call.
I'll nominate Hallow.
Mia nominates Hallow. Why?
One, to give myself more time to think before I guess. Two, pushed me to be on the block. I know I'm good. And I got blocked relatively simply. Could just be info that's wrong for a variety of reasons. So not necessarily evil, but I'm confused.
Hallow?
I've given everyone anti-clockwise of me Shugenja, or Village Idiot, and everyone clockwise of me Shugenja.
6 to tie, 7 to pass.
Oh, that is funny. Okay, if you're so you claimed VI evil on me, but you're actually the Shugenja.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the actual puzzle master, I would love to know if Jason is drunk, because Jason's info doesn't particularly line up with my direction unless you're evil.
3 is not enough. Piranha, thank you for 16 months. I'm gonna say final call.
Can I get a consult?
You sure can.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I'd like to guess Hallow, please.
You're gonna guess Hallow.
Yep.
I'm going to point you in the direction of Micah.
What an interesting decision you've made. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always have to be careful about these things. You can't just be forgetting about the possibility you could be the marionette.
Final call. A 5. A 4. A 3. A 2. A 1. A Mia. How are you leaving?
I would like to think that I'm going to the International Puzzle Master Championship, but accidentally end up in one of those movies with the puzzle boxes and they torture the people and it's all very erotic or something.
You mean Hellraiser? Navean?
Yeah.
Navean's like one of Navean's favorite horror series?
Exactly. Hell yeah.
I was gonna say you want to go to a jigsaw championship, but you end up in a jigsaw trap.
Well, that's a lot less fun for me, I think.
I like the sound of all of that. I will tell you that the configurations that you find were pretty lamentable. And unfortunately, just the pieces didn't really add up. So Mia is executed and dies. And congratulations. Everyone go to sleep. Shouts to lemon table configurations.
That is definitely the correct way of saying it.
Yeah, lemon table, obviously. Okay, so Mully gets to learn info.
He does. Who did Mia guess?
Mia guessed Jason, and I gave Micah.
Yeah, okay. That's solid.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, very good gambling. Very good. That's good. Okay, so we need to figure out Civ. God help us if Civ actually picks Mully. Oh, no, we didn't give Civ. I was thinking about giving Civ as the puzzle guess, but I did not specifically for that reason, because I was smart. Yeah, Mia guessed Hallow. Oh, sorry, you're right. Mia guessed Hallow, not Jason. I apologize.
Oh, okay. I mean, if Mia guessed Hallow, I think Dak might have actually been the better one, because if Hallow is puzzle drunk, then it would make a lot more sense to be pointing at somebody in the other direction.
Yeah.
To be fair, it could be like a minion rather than a demon in that direction.
Or a
if Hollow is
recluse.
just drunk.
Or a recluse.
Well, nobody's claiming that. So.
I know. But then again, I mean, Molly's not claiming King. Monica's not claiming Snitch. I mean, a lot of people are not claiming the things that they are.
Yeah, Micah is claiming Snitch, which for now makes Sincerity's info check out. So she's not really thinking that Molly could be an evil here. I don't think. But once that fixes itself. But yeah, again, that's what our Puzzle Drunk Fisherman info is for. But Ryback is probably going to be trying to turn Emma. And also, we no longer have to consider giving info like, you're the puzzle drunk, don't get guessed, because Mia already guessed.
Yes, we're going to stick with the Zahn info, I would imagine.
If Emma turns evil, we should change it.
Well, yeah, if Emma turns evil, which we haven't gotten to yet. I mean, Emma turning evil. Yeah, Emma turning evil, I think we would have to kind of... You want to give the chef 3 if evil? Oof. I mean, that's really good advice.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Civ and see if Civ is going to ruin everything. Please choose a player.
I will choose Monica.
You choose Monica. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we still haven't had a Mez turn yet, but it's probably going to happen on Emma, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's who Ryback's second choice was. Once Molly finally added to Ryback and was like, God damn it, I'm just the demon. Yep.
Now, we get to show a non-demon, so we can show pretty much anybody. The balloonist probably should get info that's very good. I'm not against showing either Rosanna or Monica, but I'm also okay showing a townsfolk.
I think we should just show a townsfolk.
Okay. How do you feel about showing Emma?
Emma's fine. Dak is fine.
Let's go with Dak. Let's do that. Let's go to Sin. Blessed Cheese Thief Cabin.
An honor.
It is an honor to be in the Blessed Cheese Thief Cabin. Shouts to...
Yeah.
Jolly Thinker's Cheese Thief. A great holiday gift for you or your friends. Not sponsored. I'm going to hover your balloon now over towards the other side of town, and we are going to put it over Dak.
Dak.
Yes.
That is complicated. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. And then as far as Molly is concerned, I'm leaning towards Snake Charmer or potentially Alsahir. I know the idea of showing a Mez is actually very interesting. I don't know...
We don't need to do that. They already found each other.
That's kind of what... Oh, so they know that they're evil?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's why Ryback knows that he's going to be going to Emma, because Molobach just outed I'm the demon in their conversation.
I think Snake Charmer is probably a good thing to have, but I also see Alsahir as being very important as well.
I don't really think Snake Charmer's that useful, just because if he gets Snake Charmed, he's gonna find out that there's a Snake Charmer in play. He does know that there's a Poppy Grower in play already. Maybe Alsahir or Ogre might be useful.
Alsahir was the one that I was leaning towards. I think Ogre might send weird energy.
Yeah, Ogre might make him think that the Ogre had picked an evil or something. But I think maybe we show an Alsahir.
Okay, I had a
and that way he can try to find who the Alsahir is and maybe influence the guesses.
Is there not a King Nose token?
No, there does not need to be.
Weird. Anyway, all right.
They have no restrictions on who or what they can learn, so you don't need to mark it.
I suppose. Still alive?
Yeah, I hope so.
I don't know. Maybe you might not be. I am here to inform you of the fact that you are aware of the fact that there is an Alsahir in play.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's bring him back.
I do agree that Balloonist is useful. However, he does already have the Balloonist claim from Sincerity, and I think that is perhaps slightly less useful for him specifically as a result. If he hadn't had that claim, then I think Balloonist would have been great.
All right. Let's bring him back. Howdy, folks. As you may have been able to guess, nobody died last night. Nominations will be open in approximately 5 minutes. Please come back at 19 past.
Civ, you got a moment?
Molly and Sin.
Yeah, let's go.
Freeway.
Civ.
Yeah, let's do it right back.
Emma, want to talk?
Sure.
Hello?
Hello. Who'd you check last night?
Monica.
You sticking to Snake?
Yep.
In the Greek tradition, there's something lower than a patriarch. It's called an Exarch. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Is it Exarch? How do you think the word EXARCH is pronounced?
That sounds good to me.
Civ, I'm offering you an opportunity.
What's that, Ryback?
Do you want to become an evil snake?
That would be a lot of fun.
So the word is Exarch.
Okay, Exarch then.
Yep. If you do not change for some weird reason, we'll have a discussion tomorrow. But I am never the demon, so
I already know that.
Yep. And in fact, well, actually, I'd like you to stay alive. But there is a play if they are going to push, and you are good and you are the snake, that we actually kill you today. Well, no, if Mia is good, no, we can't do that. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Shugenja. Like if I get an implausible demon, then I know the Shugenja has to be sober or evil, and that's like
There's a Shigenja in this game?
Hallow.
yeah, Hallow.
Hallow got a Shugenja pointing towards Mia. You didn't get told because you're in pointing.
Yeah, it makes sense. So I guessed Hallow, and I got you, Micah. Which, if you are not the demon, doesn't this like it either like clears a ton of people or it points at exactly where the evil team has to be? I think.
Yeah, it probably points at, like, sorry to say it, Emma, you, or Jason, or Hallow just being evil, which I don't really know why people are trusting Hallow. Like, they sound good
Not
enough,
sure
but,
either.
like,
Yeah.
executing into Shigenja info on day 2 of Leviathan.
That's
with
wild.
nothing-
Why did we just execute into Shigenja info?
I don't really know.
Great. I probably should have nominated to try and tie it and stuff, but I don't know. I was a little out of it.
What?
Also, what are you, Emma?
I am the fisherman.
Yep. That's what you claimed to me earlier. I
Yeah, because we were doing the fun bit where we both did the thing with Monica and then told each other the truth.
It's so true. Yeah.
I really am unhappy with information I've learned today and the insanity of what just occurred.
It's very strange to me. Apparently, like, it has to be Dak as the king, right? Like, that's the only blank I have on my grim that has to be this mysterious, quiet king claim that's pushing for executions without saying so in town square, despite the fact that the demon at least definitely knows it.
Yeah. I don't have a claim for Dak.
Likewise, so it has to be the king claim if there really is a king claim, and if not, why the fuck are we doing this, you know?
Yeah.
I am unsatisfied with information I have learned in this conversation.
Happy to leave you unsatisfied, Emma.
That is not how threesome should end.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. What? Y'all gonna force me to use my fish advice much earlier than I want to.
The energy here is strange tonight. Anyway, I'm gonna go back
For
to
what
town.
it's worth, Emma, if it is Zon, it's probably Zon 3. Because I think I trust Mia, I'm the snitch, and I have an ogre, so maybe not today. Lol,
Yeah,
Lamau.
but the ogre is not trustworthy when they claim to be outsiders. If it's the same ogre I have.
I
I
know which 2 players the ogre claim is floating between, and I'm pretty sure which one of them is actually claiming it.
I only have an ogre claim for the person who there is a literal
evil, but it is definitely something that, like, it's a level of confusion I don't really appreciate, because now we've wasted our one good execution of Mia is good, and now a lot of people are starting to think that I'm evil. A not helpful direction as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But anyway, thanks for talking to me. See ya.
Thank you.
We were wondering, was there anything other than a Shugenja?
Pointing at you, not that to my knowledge.
Why were we killing on a Shigenja claim?
Yeah, I don't.
That's a great question. I was the first vote. I claim no responsibility.
You claimed village idiot to me, Hallow, said that you had an evil on Mia. I nominated based on that, and then after we put Mia on the block, you said, "Oh, lol, I'm the Shugenja," and everyone decided this was a bad execution.
Oh, I did give the eye to you. Oops.
Yes, you did.
Hello, everybody.
I just voted from the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I just voted because we were diametrically on opposite sides, and I didn't feel like I had any responsibility on it.
There's a comment about the current state of politics in that statement. I'm not going to go there. Yeah.
Just one VI.
I think so.
Nominations are open.
Is the remaining VI claims info public? Because if not, I think it should be.
No, I can out it though. It's fine. My picks are in order: Monica evil, Emma good, Hallow evil. But I don't think I necessarily trust my info. Monica is reading good to me. So unless
Okay, so Mia, who did you guess Jason, and who did you get?
I didn't guess Jason because I didn't think that was Jason's just. Shouldn't you just think Jason's evil?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I could think Jason's evil, but I do think Jason's. I think there's a very real world where he's puzzle drunk.
I also think there's a world where that was the Zahn night last night, right?
I think that
Also
is
true.
definitely a real world.
And then
I do have
Hallows-
3 claims.
I still
And
only
I-
have. Oh no, Mia's the third outsider. Yeah, I've got 3.
Yeah.
Second call for nominations.
Who is the lunatic, if I don't mind? Yeah.
Oh, there isn't a real one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an ogre as my third.
There's an
I don't
ogre.
know if they're public.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
public.
Okay.
I'm the ogre.
Okay.
Okay.
I picked
Are you
exactly
the
who you expect.
Are you claiming ogre or sincerity claiming ogre? Because these mean very different things to me.
It's Monica.
I-
It's Rosanna. I heard this day one.
I'm the ogre. I picked sincerity.
And Rosanna told me this day one because I pressed on her with a high priestess bluff.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Should we just, if we execute one of Hallow or Jason, we either lose the game or we get a ton of info, right?
I'd rather wait a day for
Yeah.
the game.
That's not true if it's on 3. That is a little sketchier.
Wait, why does Zon 3 make it sketchy?
Why would Zahn?
Well, because Jason has an evil and hollow on Zon 3 night.
Oh, right.
But
Right
Is there a
back
balloonist?
has Alsahird that Sin is the demon and Civ and Monica are the minions. And I would like to say, final call for nominations.
Civ, yes. Oh,
Okay. So it could just be balloon +1 and no Zon, but not really possible to tell.
yeah, I believe that Balloonist is very plausible.
Dak,
Well,
Alsahird that Ryback is the demon and Emma and Monica are the minions. Thank you.
I think there's 100% a balloonist in this game. It's just also possible for there to be a Zahn with the same number that the balloonist would have created.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one is executed. We have brought the Vortox back from the dead. It wins again, but before it could win, it travels away. Everyone go to sleep. That's how travelers work, right? It's an apprentice on or apprentice Vortox.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we get an evil Snick. We get a red Snick.
That's exciting.
I do love that for us. Technically,
If they decide that there's not a Zahn in the game at all, then Mullibok is under a lot of fire because he was shown in between 2 townsfolk claims, which means regardless of like only one of those knights can possibly be a Zahn knight, not both of them.
right.
So he's under quite a lot of potential suspicion regardless.
All right. Snake Charmer technically goes before Zephyles does. If Civ hits Mullibok tonight,
I guess that's technically true. Civ turns evil before the Mez actually works, meaning that the Mez's ability is used up and Mullibok would be good. I'm actually not 100% sure how that works.
well, no, you can't just say the word tomorrow because Ryback has no ability anymore. A good player said it at the time of being a good player.
I'm gonna check and see if that's covered at all in the experimental how to run stuff.
Would you like me to just go to Civ first?
Yeah, go to Civ and get his choice, but I'm gonna look it up anyway.
All right. Hello, Civ.
Hello.
Please choose a player.
So if I were to be turned by a Mez tonight, that would be the next step in the night order, right?
Let me check the night order here.
After I make my pick.
Let me check the night order really quick. So yes, I have it that you would go before a Mez.
Yep, I agree. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. If Ryback was lying to me for some reason, I'll be sad on wasting a night. But I'll choose myself because if I'm about to turn evil, making a good Snake Charmer sounds like a terrible idea.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Civ was literally just asking the question.
Okay, so there's nothing actually in the write-up about that, meaning that we just get to decide how we want to run it. I'm perfectly fine running it that he is just going to be evil before any kind of swapping, because I think that's the most fun and like actually
Intuitive.
fair and fun ruling to make. I think that it's probably technically not rules as written, but I don't care. I don't think it's all that fun to be like, you get to be the demon, but you don't have the other player is evil.
Civ picked himself based on that ruling that he would go before the Mez. So we could go back to Civ and be like, it makes more sense if you would actually pick a demon player, if you would pick an evil player, if you were evil, and by the way, you're evil, do you want to change your pick? We could do that.
I mean, that's fine. We can let him know, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine to give him the option. Hello.
Hello.
I am going to tell you that you are evil.
Yay.
I'm also going to say that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to why you would go before Mezephiles, and Night Order is kind of a fluid thing rather than a strict dictatorian thing. So if you would like to change your pick, now that you are an evil Snick, we'll give you the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, basically we're ruling that you would have turned evil before you got to make a pick. So if you want to change your pick, then that's fine.
I'll pick Molibok then.
Okay. You are the Leviathan. You are evil.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
Please change your token to Snake Charmer. You are evil.
Oh, come on.
You are evil.
I'm evil?
You're
I'm
evil.
evil. Oh, that's way better. Okay.
Oh, man, I don't want to be the same. Wait, I'm evil? Okay.
I didn't want to sell out my minions. That's boring.
Well, you know, it's not the optimal play. You don't necessarily have to. But yes, that would probably be... But then again, that's like a very straightforward play. So yeah, I totally get that. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. I don't get my king info. No. I guess Snake Charmer's my king info.
Okay, bye. Okay, so... We have to give a boffin ability to Civ and let Jason know that the ability has changed.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we give a VI ability to Civ for real, I think he actually... No, he was claiming like High Priestess, wasn't he? I can't remember if Civ's sticking with High Priestess or if he's swapped to VI.
Well, we could do VI. I think VI's fine.
Yeah, I think either...
Yeah,
VI
I'm okay with that.
High Priestess is fine to give. Either way, like if it's a VI, he can maybe check Jason because Jason's under fire a lot. If it's High Priestess, then we can show him to Jason.
Ryback is High Priestess. We give High Priestess and show Jason.
We could do.
All right.
I don't know. I kind of like the VI idea, but it doesn't hugely matter. I think they're both good choices.
I'm going for VI.
Sure.
Right.
So let's let Jason and Sid know.
But before we do, I want to go to Sin because Sin is probably like, "Why is this taking so long?"
Oh yeah, who are we showing here?
Not
we could show
a townsfolk.
Civ. It would be funny.
Show Civ.
Yeah, why not?
Sure, let's go. Let's do that. Still alive.
Once again, blessed cheese thief.
How'd you do that?
I am doubly blessed on this day.
I guess. I am now going to hover your balloon over Civ.
Thank you.
Thank you. That sure confuses things. But that's fine. I'm gonna go to Jason and we're gonna inform about VI, and they'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. Still alive?
Yeah.
I'd like to inform you that you are granting the demon the VI ability.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello?
I would like to inform you that you have... A boffin is granting you the VI ability.
Okay.
Please give...
Pick a player.
Yeah, pick your VI. Pick your VI pick.
I'll pick Hallow.
You pick Hallow, and you learn... Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it. That's all we have to do.
Yep.
And Emma still hasn't used the advice.
Yeah, Emma told me that she was likely going to be waiting until day 5.
Okay. And we are on day 4. I have to move the day 4 over here. And Molly's drunk. Can't forget. Or Molly's poisoned. Can't forget that.
True. Snake Charmer poison.
That absolutely matters for the acrobat that's on the script. We need day 4 on there. All right, let's bring him back. Good morning. As is the case from the previous couple days, a whole lot of people died last night. But they did not die in Ravenswood Bluff. Nobody died last night. Nominations are in 5 minutes. Come back at 36 past.
Rest in peace to all of chat, damn.
Mullibok or
Big
Ryback,
chat.
either of you want to talk?
I'll talk, Emma. Let's go.
Mia?
Sure.
I think that's why I loved Borrowfog so much, is because it works so well with Leviathan. Man, get the petition out. Bring back Barrowfog.
That's why.
Are you comfortable sharing who?
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
Because
what can I do about it is the question, other than solve the game more.
well, I also worry that there is a real poppy grower, and then this is info that you're evil potentially.
I mean, if I'm puzzle drunk, then the poppy grower isn't real.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, oh, it eliminates like maybe you think this person could plausibly be your demon, and then you know that they cannot be.
Oh, then is it just Jason because he's claiming Village Idiot?
Well,
Okay.
I don't know with the snitch if there's available snitch spots that I could get them as a snitch bluff. Like, so if there's one real Village Idiot, Demeter, could you answer this? If there's one Village Idiot in play, could the snitch give me a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't conclusively mean anything for Jason. If Emma's sticking to Night Watchman, Emma may be the demon, the other minion.
Oh, is she seriously claiming Night Watchman? Okay.
That's never easy to tell with Emma. It's sometimes a meme.
Well, if you want to catch up with Molobok today and do evil things, then he's someone to talk to.
I feel like I made the nomination and everyone said, "Oh yes, good idea. Kill the evil ping." And then as soon as it happened, everyone's like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
terrible idea. That evil ping wasn't real, and we have all these other reasons to kill everybody else." And then we haven't shared that information, and we haven't tried to kill anyone else. So
But
I feel
also,
kind of
like,
stuck on that.
Well, I think like it's quite normal in a Leviathan game to nominate in the first 2 days and put no one on the block.
Yeah.
Kind of get ideas out there.
It's fine.
So I don't really blame you for that. I don't really understand what happened there.
Either
Yeah.
way, Jason is the only village idiot. Makes a certain degree of sense, but Jason has to be drunk or Zon 1 per my information. If Zon 1,
I don't
then...
think it's Zon 1.
I mean, I don't know if they're the Elsa here.
Yeah. Okay.
They could have lied to me.
Okay. Is there a king?
I don't think so.
Okay. What the fuck was up with that then? Was someone claiming king on day one?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm confused. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I figured it must be you.
Yep. What Boffin ability do you have? Was it also Village Idiot?
No, the minions are right back at Jason, so there's your village idiot info. I had the king ability. I learned Elsa here, which I think is Dak.
Fun. Yeah, that's what Dak's claiming.
I thought about claiming king, but it was like, if the Boffin also claims it, I don't want to deal with it. So
yeah, that's fair.
But
that's probably why Molly was in Zon Worlds, Zon 3 specifically.
Yeah, so in that world, Dak or Civ would be a dirty liar.
Yeah.
And Mullibok would probably be telling the truth.
Not necessarily, but sure.
Yeah. Well, it would be the one of Dak and Civ is a liar.
Yeah, I think socially Dak is being the sketchiest about his info.
That's just how Dak plays.
Yeah.
Dak and being sketchy just goes together.
And Civ backed into Snake Charmer.
Really? Okay.
Yet she hasn't really gone super aggressive. I sometimes think when Synth Evil, she kind of gets a little lighthearted and starts making cheeky noms. So I'm kind of ambiguous on it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know quite what to make of this game, but it's good.
Yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
Right back, then Molly, then me. Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking that we kill Emma and Jason and call it done, because that's, to me, the shortest distance between 2 points, but I don't know. What do you think?
I have no idea what Emma's claiming. I could get behind killing Jason. I've also overheard that a balloonist saw me and Dak next to each other, and neither of us are claiming outsider. So that's a thing.
Oh man, Dak Demon really vexes me because I am Dak's neighbor.
I think it might also be Jason. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see what Tim wants to go for.
I'll give that a shot.
Did anyone actually think king on day one?
Everybody. Welcome back.
Can I?
No. Go ahead, Mia.
Oh, I was just going to ask if anyone was actually claiming king on day 1 or 2.
Who did people hear king claims from?
I don't remember who said it. Someone on day 1 said that they I had heard of a king specifically.
Who did that person hear was the king?
They didn't tell me who they heard was the king, so they had just said that they heard of a king, which is why I had my hand up for a lot of the early votes.
Got it.
So I'd like to share some info before we do nominating. I am the seamstress. I have a no on Jason and Rosanna. I thought that would give us the most info, given what both of them are claiming. Really, one of them's evil.
It's
it's not
Gotta
me.
be Jason.
I don't think you would technically know Rosanna.
I think I trust the person I picked to tell
Although
me the
I do
truth.
think the person you picked would probably tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So I guess you probably do know.
I would be astonished if they lied to me and deeply betrayed.
I strongly trust that the Rosanna pair is good. At least that Rosanna trusts that Sin is good.
I think Sin might be puzzle drunk.
Ryback has also heard that Mully is the demon and that Jason and Civ are the minions.
It could also just be a Zon 3, right? Like, I haven't heard Sin's newest info, but the Night 2 and Night 3 info here could easily just be Zond.
It's Civ.
Dak has also heard
Interesting.
that Hallow is the demon and Sincerity and Monica are the minions.
I think
Second
it's
call.
worth saying now. There's an extra conflict in Sin's info. I'm not the outsider.
Can someone
What?
nominate Jason? for me?
I nominate
am-
Jason. I nominate Jason.
Mullybach nominates Jason. Why?
Sin might be puzzle drunk. I kind of socially trust Rosanna, and that Rosanna person would have told her the truth. So it's probably Jason who's just evil, and that explains the Monica and Hallow pings without puzzle drunkenness. That's what I think.
Jason?
I do not have an evil token. If I'm evil, then never mind. You can kill me. That's fine.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Oh, if I got a guess on these two, I was probably going to lie about it because I think I might be Jason's very dead. But I didn't. I got to know.
Micah, what are you?
That's fair.
Poppy grower.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Ooh, that's a double claim.
No,
Double
that's,
claim.
that's a roll swap, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
no, we were in a roll swap. I'm a snitch.
Oh.
6
Okay.
is enough. Jason's on the block.
Yeah, we roll swapped, and this is one of the interesting things that you can get out of that is like Sincerity's info does not look so good all of a sudden, which is interesting. It makes me want to think Sin is evil, but like there's so much conflict.
Well, if we don't lose the game here, Sin is probably puzzle drunk.
All right, when you storytellers, can I gap you for a second? They've bullied me successfully.
Sure.
Oop. What?
Hello.
I need advice about whether or not I want Jason to be executed. Wait, no. That will help me win the game.
Okay. I would like to inform you that you should not trust the 2 eggs in the basket.
I should not trust the 2 eggs in the basket.
Or perhaps 2x, one might say. Do not trust info on night 2.
Do not trust info on night 2. Means an outsider claim is evil. Doesn't really tell me whether we can allow Jason to be executed or not. I don't bother. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nevada.
Oh, he's not the demon.
I'll say second call for
Molly
nominations.
would just have sober seamstress info.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like,
the balloon info
I'm not
is-
evil.
The Zon Knight is night 2, so there's an evil marionette.
Uh,
Or an evil outsider.
Oh, that
Ooh.
complicates matters greatly.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did you say, Emma?
The Zon Knight is night 2, so there's an evil outsider.
The Zon Knight is night 2?
Yeah.
Is that the
Interesting.
advice you got?
Yeah, I really wanted advice about
What?
whether I could let Jason be executed or not, but instead I got told that the Zon Knight was night 2.
Well, that's kind of
What
info
the
because
fuck?
if F and Jason's good, then Monica would be evil, probably.
Monica's good, and I think Mia has to be the evil then, and we're okay to do an extra execution.
If the Zon Knight was night 2, then Jason was poisoned and Emma is evil.
No. You can learn true information on the Zon Knight.
If the game continues, Jason's probably evil, or Mia. is
Are
one
we
of the
sure
two.
that today isn't the Zon day and there's a lunatic somewhere?
That would be unfortunate.
That would be incredibly annoying.
It would be very funny.
I'd be very annoyed about all this execution you people are doing.
Final call. 5.
but so
4.
townsfolk, like townsfolk. Is that what we're thinking?
All
of balloon?
townsfolk, yeah.
1. Jason, what is your preferred method of execution?
Just make it quick.
Just make it quick. We kill you with the quickness, and I can confirm that a team is going to sleep, as is another team. Ooh, spicy. Very spicy.
Yep.
All right, so they know they got one evil between Mia and Jason. It's good to know. I tried to
Yeah,
be cute
and
with the
that-
advice. I really try to be cute with the advice.
True.
I'm sorry?
You don't have to be cute with the advice. Sometimes it's just easier to say something straightforward.
That's exactly why I changed it to being straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mully the Snake gets to pick. It doesn't mean anything. We have to push Sin into the best chance, I think, to win this game, because they are way off right now.
They really are. At this point, I think I might actually either show Mullibok again or like another townsfolk to once again. Like they already think that Sincerity is probably puzzle drunk and just being shown townsfolk. So at this point, I think either Mullibok or Emma would be the choice to show.
Interesting idea in chat. What about showing Sincerity to confirm townsfolk?
I guess you could. It feels weird, and I think that I'm not. I think that people would think that that's more likely that Sin is just puzzle drunk there.
I don't know. If I were a balloonist and I got that signal, that would definitely tell me that they're giving me this. The storytellers are giving me this. And that's weird. And that makes me think that, like, it would make me think that we are just not even close to the right world at that point. That's how I would internalize that if I were Sin. But I guess that making the case for, like, someone who we kind of trust is a townsfolk could also be good as well.
Right. Like, it's just hard to know that Sin would take it that way, right?
Yeah.
We can't possibly know that, unfortunately. So she might, and she might not. She might see that it's just more of a confirmation that she's puzzle drunk. But if we show any townsfolk, it might also continue to just be confirmation of being puzzle drunk. So I'm not sure it hugely matters.
I think if we give Emma, that just paints Emma as a demon. I don't like that pick because they've shown that Jason is executed, and that was probably. I think it doesn't really work. Micah could work to suggest.
I think we show either Hallow or Mullibok.
Hallow or Mullibok?
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Let me go get Mully's pick. Please choose a player.
Right. I have that token. I'll choose Dak.
You choose Dak. Thank you very much. I do like giving it to Sin. I understand where that could potentially just be too brain melty. So I think I might, if I'm going to give it to any other townsfolk, I don't want to give it to Emma. I don't want to give it to Micah. I don't want to give it to Mully. Absolutely not. I think it's either between Dak or Hallow, and I'm kind of leaning towards Hallow.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll show Hallow.
All right. Still alive.
Leviathan game, so much info.
I know.
What you got?
I am hovering you finally over Hallow.
Hallow. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a knower on Hallow. And guess used, good player executed. No ability for Emma, no ability for Mia, no ability for Ryback. This is it. I don't know that Good's gonna pull this out. I really don't think they see the world.
I mean, Mia is bringing up, okay, if Sincerity isn't puzzle drunk, what does that mean? And, like, that's the thing that just Good's going to have to be thinking about on this final day. If Sin is not the puzzle drunk, there's a lot of evils in that information.
Yeah.
It is explicitly, Sincerity has been getting townsfolk, demon, townsfolk, demon, townsfolk. So.
That's wild that we did that.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's why I wanted to show Civ on that night, because I wanted to do that.
Sure. Okay. I think we got to do it that way then. All right, let's bring him back. Hello, town. As you may have guessed, no one died last night. Nominations will be open. I'll say in like 2 minutes. We got some time.
What day is this, Tomato?
It is day 5.
Okay, thank you.
You can come back at 50 past.
Civ, can you say the picks again?
Yeah. Rosanna, Ryback, Mullibok, Monica, Ryback again in case X equals 2.
Bold.
Gotta be bold sometimes.
I agree that Monica isn't, like, okay, from my perspective, it makes a lot of sense that Monica is in the game because I'm the poppy grower, I know the evil can't coordinate, and yet there were almost no double claims and one of them ended up having a snake charmer, which I kind of trust.
Is the only Night 2 information a balloonist ping?
No.
What's the other Night 2 information?
High Priestess ping on Mia.
Okay. What is your other information?
What are all the High Priestess pings?
Night 1 Mullibok, Night 2 Mia, Night 3 Civ, Night 4 Jason, Night 5 Sin.
Sin, what's your balloonist pings?
Micah, then Mully, then Dak, then Civ, then Hallow.
Oops, all townsfolk.
Night 2, High Priestess ping on me? Sorry, is that what the claim is?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You and me both.
Oh.
I believe it's actually
Okay.
what the heck, but okay.
Sorry, yes. What the heck?
Thank you.
That doesn't seem right. Unless it's exactly Zon 2 or all this info is evil.
So I think, yeah, Sin or Ryback Puzzle Drunk.
Ryback and Civ were in a double claim at the beginning. Is this anything?
I
mean,
high
even-
priestess would be fun to bluff.
Dak, what are you?
Apparently, I got more out of it than Ryback did.
Dak, what are you?
The Elsa here.
Actually, get the mouse here, I guess is.
Okay.
For what it's worth, Civ told me pretty early on that he was Snake Charmer.
Yeah, I think it was day 2, because it was like
Yeah.
right after I found out that I was double claiming Ryback.
Yeah, I was like, right, what are you really?
Yep.
But if they have bluffs, ugh.
I mean, you could say me and Ryback had the same bluff. Like, sure.
Mia,
Hold on.
if you're good and the Zon is 2, then there has to be. Then Jason has to be evil, Zan has to be good, and Monica's not real, right?
Sorry, how?
Okay, if Zon is 2, then there's 2 outsiders. If you're good,
Oh, right.
my info says either Rosanna or Jason is evil. If you're good, it has to be Jason. That means Rosanna's good, and that means Monica would be the one out in the X equals 2.
So
No, I think.
And then how did Hallow get counterclockwise?
Nominations are open, by the way.
I don't know.
Mia, who'd you
Mi-
get? Oh, you got Micah. Okay.
I got
Mez,
Micah.
I think I missed turn.
Who'd you guess again, Mia? Sorry.
I guessed Hallow and I got Micah.
Right,
but
okay.
Micah is not the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which also means Hallow sober, which I think doesn't work with this Monica demon world, right? So we can just toss that.
Monica also being Snake Charm picked.
Yep.
Silence. How? Oh, I see.
I
The
mean,
problem is, I have very few demon candidates. Like, if I trust Hallow, I think Jason is the king on that, which rules out Dak, who's one of my other top candidates. I know it's not me. I don't think it's anyone in the bottom half of the gram except maybe Civ. I don't really think it's Emma socially. I guess it kind of just leaves Hallow Civ?
Can it be
What
Ryback?
if X equals 2, the me and Micah ping is wrong? Dax the demon, Hallow's the marionette. Does that work?
Ooh, spicy.
marionette chickens is spicy.
Yeah, that works. The
Uh,
other evil outsider would be Mia? No, it would have to be Monica.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Monica
Monica
could just
is
be.
evil.
Okay, that doesn't quite work. 'Cause that's
One
two
Second
of
demons.
call
the
for
outsiders-
nominations.
One of the outsiders could be a marionette.
that's true. I didn't
That's
think about
fair.
that.
Oh god.
If Hallow,
Well, I don't think Rosanna's a marionette.
if either Mia or Jason is evil, I think they both have to be. Which,
Can't
You know-
just
and if
Jason
neither
be-
of them are evil, I think Hallow is puzzle drunk and Mike is the demon.
Final call for nominations.
think
Mike
I'm good
nominates
at Jason too.
Hallow.
Micah nominates Hallow. Why?
Like I said, I think I have like 3 demon candidates, and this is one of them. I don't know.
Hallow?
No, bestie.
We would need 5 for this to pass.
Ugh. Wait, why can't? Okay, so why can't Jason be evil and I'm good, and then we just clear a bunch of people?
Because one of the other outsiders has to be evil.
No, right?
5 is enough. Hallow's on the block.
I don't understand Emma's info, but she
Hallow
feels good.
nominates Emma.
Hallow nominates Emma. Why?
I don't necessarily agree that Emma feels good here. I'm wondering if the Zontu info is just to sort of stir the pot and get us building totally random worlds that don't involve her as demon. I really don't know if Emma's the demon here. I would be surprised if Emma gets on the block, but this is like I've been stuck on her for a while now, and wanted to get this nomination on. Wanted to throw this nomination out there anyway.
Emma?
If I was going to make a fisherman after Jason info after Jason was on the block, it would be specifically about whether we should leave Jason on the block or not.
We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass. 2 is less than 5.
Monica nominates Ryback.
Dak, Alsa hears that Civ is the demon and Micah and Ryback are the minions. Monica, who was your nomination?
My nomination was Ryback.
Ryback. Why?
All right. So here's a thought. I believe that Hallow is probably not the Leviathan because I voted giving Evil the option to pile on to Emma and make Emma the scapegoat. They chose not to lift off of Hallow, and I think that's because they did not want to expose themselves because we have the wrong person on the block. The reason I have selected Ryback is that Civ's Snake Charmer bluff is starting to not make sense to me in the sense that one does not expose that one is the Snake Charmer early to someone like Rosanna, for example, because Rosanna will happily rat them out if they accidentally switch teams. I believe that Civ's Snake Charmer bluff is in fact a bluff. However, I think that what Civ is doing is using the bluff to clear Ryback. So this is why I'm pointing at Ryback instead of Civ. There are arguments to be made that Civ is the Leviathan instead, but this is where I've pointed. So let's see if we can do this.
Ryback. If you said something, we could not hear you at all.
That was the defense.
Oh, you could have signaled that to me because I thought you were having mic issues. We would need 5 to time, 6 to pass. Two is not enough.
Tomato, that's why he's a big schmuck.
Yeah, I know.
Civ will nominate Dak.
Civ will nominate Dak. Why?
I don't remember who first said it, but mentioning Dak Demon Hallow Marionette has been bouncing in my brain, and I don't like it. And I mean, as far as I'm looking at the Grim, I am clearing 4 people that are alive, so very limited demon candidates, and I think this is the best one.
Dak?
I am the Alsa here. I've been the Alsa here. I've made a guess every day. I have not figured out the game yet. I am just a good townsfolk.
We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass.
So evil should pile on.
I am voting on anyone other than myself because it gives me a better chance of winning the game than I currently have.
Hella doesn't feel like the demon to me. But...
Neither, but I don't want it to tie.
2 is not enough. 5.
Dak nominates Civ.
Uno reverse card. Tell me about it.
It has been brought up that there's a good chance that Civ is just the demon using the Snake Charmer as a bluff, clearing certain people. I believe that's a good shout out. So,
Civ?
I have no further case to make.
We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass.
Is this gonna tie if I vote?
If Civ's evil, then literally anyone could be the demon, and that really annoys me. Besides Micah, Micah can't be the demon.
4 is not enough. 5, 4,
Yes, sure.
3, 2, 1. Hallow. Preferred method of execution?
Refenestration.
Wow. So we actually get a giant trampoline, and we angle it right under the clock tower. And using the power of mathematics, we put you onto the trampoline at the precise angle and velocity to be able to launch you up towards the clock tower, back through the window. It's really exhilarating, but you do in fact die. And the game is over. Congratulations to the evil team. Well done to the evil team. That evil team mostly knows who each other are, but don't always know who each other are. As you may have been able to surmise, one of your executed players was evil. That was Jason. Jason was your boffin. Jason was your boffin who was granting the king ability to a player that never claimed king. Your other minion was Ryback. Your Mezephiles, who had a fun time trying to use the word exarch, and boy do I mean a fun time, because that is not a word that you would normally be able to use. Tried to get Mully to say it. Actually did succeed in getting...
I did bet in chat that Ryback was going to try to turn Mullibach, on night 1. I was like, I'm placing my bet now that Ryback's going to go to Mully first. And then he did, but of course,
Mullibok
couldn't turn evil.
Didn't turn evil because Mully was already evil. Mully was your starting Leviathan. The word Exarch was uttered by somebody, though, and that was indeed Civ, your snake charmer, who turned evil. And upon learning that Civ was an evil snake, picked Mullibok and swapped. So you had the evil arc over there on the west side. You had Jason, you had Mully, you had Ryback, you had Civ. To give you an idea,
Jason then granted Civ the VI ability, by the way. So like halfway through the game, we go to Jason to tell him about this change in ability. So Jason knew that there was a Mez who had turned a Snake Charmer, and the Snake Charmer had hit the demon, but he did not know who that was.
So,
in fairness, I did not know about the Mez part. I just knew that there was a new demon.
Oh, that's fair. I think you can surmise that it was evil only because it never came out in town.
Yeah, I guessed later on that it might have
happened. Yeah.
So, in addition to that, we had 3 outsiders in the game. There was no Zahn, because the 3rd outsider was added by Sincerity, or Balloonist.
Sincerity's information was to learn a townsfolk, a demon, a townsfolk, a demon, and then a townsfolk.
Wasn't the intent originally, but that's how it played out. So yes, Micah, you were actually 100% correct. Because you said it in chat. You were like, but that would mean that Mully and Civ are evil. Nah. Yeah. We actually tried to push in that direction also, because we wanted to kind of... on that final night, we really needed Sin to basically believe that the player that they had seen was a townsfolk, to be able to put sus onto Civ. In addition to that, the 3 outsiders that were in the game were, of course, Mia, your puzzle master, Monica, your snitch, and Rosanna, your ogre. Rosanna picked the buddy cop, so Rosanna stayed good throughout the entire game because Sincerity was a good townsfolk. And of course, that meant that we had a puzzle drunk out there, and that puzzle drunk was, in fact, Emma, your fisherman, who got information to suggest that X was 2. There was no X. There were no eggs. The basket was empty. And then that means Mike, of course, was your poppy grower, who made things very difficult for the good team, or for the evil team. They managed to figure things out once the whole... I think there was a trust fall, basically, between Ryback and Mullibok, and that kind of opened the gates. That opened the floodgates of getting the whole evil team to kind of figure out what it is that they were doing. And we had Hallow, your Shugenja, who was getting a sober and healthy anti-clockwise, pointing towards not Mia, not Emma, but Jason. And then lastly, of course, we had Dak, your Al-Sahir. Dak, you were 1 character away on day 5. You were 1 player away.
You were so close, yeah.
I watched it and I just was like, ugh. It was so close. But you know what, though? You had the world. You had the world.
Well, and the funny thing is I knew, or I had a good feeling Jason was the second minion, and then I put that guess in, and then I was like, ooh, I should change that because I know Jason's evil.
Yeah.
And you had started announcing it, so I was like,
no.
oh well,
Dang.
Yeah, I was
really quite impressed by how close you got that.
Yeah. And of course, that means that that was your game of Leviaxaan, Eggs in a Basket approved. Your regular bluffs were VI, Savant, and Seamstress. Your snitch bluffs were VI, High Priestess, and Night Watchman.
Thanks for running. Good game, y'all.
Thank you.
Evil Snake is hard to deal with, although it's funny that we came to the right conclusion almost with knowing about it.
No one was suspecting Mullibok. It's just me because I was so loud.
It is. I don't think we never would have gotten Mullibok for sure on day 5. I think.
I knew
Especially
Mully wasn't the Mez. I should have remembered that it didn't make him not evil.
It's true. It wasn't the Mez.